Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. And for the better part of a century, the Sooners and Longhorns have defined conferences, national titles, and how regions of the country are perceived based on the outcome of this game. When these two meet, everybody pays attention. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Trying to start the drive with a pass. But, you know, Jesse, only David could wear the golden hat among the three of us because there's no way either of us should put a hat on the kind of heads of hair we have.
Well, I've also understood that the hat's like a triple XL. We know that old sucker on after this game all year long, David.
Yeah, and trophies matter. I mean, this is something at the end of games people run.
Game words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. And he'll have enough for the...
And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Finds a man on the left. The sticks for a first down. And the Longhorns are on the move. Got it in the middle.
Nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Just a short one.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field.
He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Longhorns! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down, all the nerves, all the...
David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did it.
Doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Brought to the ground. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. After the break. They'll go to the ground. Finding a way. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Fires to the big fella. And it's a first.
At 2 high safeties, and then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone.
Going deep. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Hey, man, on offense, we'll take them however we can get it. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. There was a pass deflection there, but a great job concentrating to haul in that play and come up with an explosive play offensively.
10 inside the 15. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Golden. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you get hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. I mean, you've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game.
Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And it's could have squeezed it. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. He gets a block. He couldn't find much. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save pressure. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Going downfield for the big play. Snags it. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or
on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back. Over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Leaves it with the back. And he's a real...
Come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside.
Your assignment, that corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Gets it out quickly. And he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. Lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. To open this period. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Got room at the 35. They'll give it to the back. They
just get first downs like that run right there.
Cut there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1.
You're just going to try and keep this thing marching. Keep the...
Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And what can you say about this offense?
Got it again on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get...
And they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy.
It's a long way to the sticks from here. They'll run it, trying to drain time off of this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the minute to play, they're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.